Hey everyone, Tracey coming back at you again from nopageleftblank.wordpress.com, and I know in the last one of these videos that I did, I said it would probably be a while before there were any more Funko hauls because I'd gotten so many of them in the past few months. But after I did that video, my husband went out and got a bunch more. Some of them were kind of a late birthday present slash early Mother's Day present, and then once Mother's Day came along he ended up giving me a bunch more because what nerdy mother wouldn't love a bunch of Funkos for Mother's Day? So I'm going to show them to you today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 new ones to add to the collection. The first ones I will show you are the first ones that he gave me. They are from the second round of Guardians of the Galaxy Pops. Now, I already had, from the first line, everyone except Star-Lord minus his mask. I have the Star-Lord with the mask, but not the one without the mask. And then I got Baby Groot, who was in the last video if you watched it, from the new line. And then I got these four, so I'll show you. First is Nebula. Finally getting my daughter to remember her name. It's taken a while, but she's there. She's a pretty, actually excellent mold. I don't know if you can tell from this angle with the shine on the box and everything, but her legs are in a different position, which rarely ever happens with the Pops. And she's holding her two little knife swords there. So it's actually pretty surprisingly different. Like, a lot of the Pops are all in the same position. So the fact that she's kind of standing, kind of with one leg out like that, it's actually really different. And I like to see some different stuff like that every now and then so that they don't all look exactly the same. So that's the first one. Second one is Yondu, looking pretty grumpy there, and this is also a really nice mold. You can see all the little details on his jacket, and he's got the little arrow there that he whistles to control. So also a very nice mold. This entire line is actually really nice molds. The third one is the Collector, who is one of my favorite characters. I just find him amusing, especially Benicio del Toro's version of him I think is really amusing. And he of course has the little capsule in his hand there that has the Infinity Stone in it. And again, very nice mold. The cape and everything there, like, it's just really well done. All these have a really nice paint job too. And last but not least, of course, is Ronan. Again, very nice mold, nice paint job. He's holding his big hammer there. One thing I noticed, and I noticed it in the Grumpy Nerds video where he showed his Ronin, and then after I saw that I looked at mine, and the hammer is bent on the end. You can't see it from here because it's the part that's behind the packaging, but the part that's coming out the other side of his hand is like bent down. And I noticed it in the Grumpy Nerds video as well, so I'm wondering, like, what happened? Funko, is that on purpose, or, like, it looks odd now that I'm looking at it, it bothers me. But other than that one complaint, these four Pops all have beautiful molds, beautiful paint jobs. I just think they're really, really nicely done, so 2 thumbs up for the second wave of Guardians of the Galaxy Pops. The second batch, I can't lift them all up here at once because there's too many, but with Age of Ultron coming out, and we were planning to go see it for Mother's Day, my husband decided to get me the whole wave of Age of Ultron Pops, which is pretty cool. But the one I'm going to show you first, because she's not actually part of the wave, is Black Widow. This is the Captain America Winter Soldier Black Widow, And the reason he got this one is because the Age of Ultron Black Widow is not released yet, and she's not going to be released till like, I think August or September, something like that. So that's kind of weird actually, because all of these other characters came out, and then Black Widow and Scarlet Witch, for some reason, were shoved aside until later. Whatever. Just to have a complete set of Avengers, my husband decided to get me the Winter Soldier version of Black Widow. And she's not bad. This one has kind of a crappy paint job though. Like along her hair is like kind of cracked. I don't know if you guys can see that in there. But yeah, it's kind of a poor paint job on her head. So that kind of sucks, but they don't all come out beautifully. And unfortunately, they seem to come in funny little waves, like the Guardians of the Galaxy ones I just showed you. Beautiful. But then there'll be other waves where you'll get like 3 or 4 from the same show or movie or whatever, and they all kind of look like there was no quality control. So it makes me wonder, are they made from different at different factories, and some of the factories just aren't very good. Just something to think about. So that's Black Widow. Into the actual Age of Ultron pops, we have Hawkeye, who isn't bad. The rest of the actual Age of Ultron pops are actually really nice molds as well. There's nothing terribly worth noting about Hawkeye. He of course has his bow there, but Hawkeye is a pretty plain character in the Marvel Universe. Then we have Hulk, looking pretty angry. This is the second Hulk I have. They are fairly similar, but the other one is less muscular, more rounded, because he's based on classic old style Hulk. Yeah, there he is. Look at him, he's so angry. Then we have Thor, who is my favorite. At least he is if you ask my daughter who my favorite is. That's what she'll say. Of course, holding his hammer, and he's a really nice mold too. They did a good job on his outfit there. And nice looking beard and everything. What else can I say? He's Thor, he's awesome. Then there is Captain America. Pretty standard Captain America. Nice job on the uniform there as well. And I'm not taking him out of the box right now, but the Grumpy Nerd showed me that the shield comes off on this one, which is kind of different. Like usually it's one solid mold, nothing comes apart. So it's just kind of different. Unfortunately there's a little bit of a paint scuff on his shield there, but nothing too worth getting upset over. Then we have Iron Man Mark 43, and I really like this Iron Man mold because, again, it's something a little different. Instead of being standing in the same position that all the Funkos tend to stand in, he's got the repulsor blast going there. He's lifted up in the air. So something a little different. I like the different ones. Not too much more to say about that. I prefer the ones that are a little bit different and not just identical molds. So that's pretty cool. I like that they changed that up a bit with Iron Man. Then we have Vision, who I'm gonna admit I knew nothing about until I watched the Age of Ultron movie. So you guys can let me know, did they accurately portray Vision in the movie? Because that's the only thing I have to go by. I didn't even really know who Vision was before that, I have to admit that. But now, having seen the movie, that's a pretty good mold as well. And finally, of course, the one whom for the movie is named, Ultron. Ultron is actually pretty awesome as well. It's an excellent mold, lots of detail on the metal body. Really liking that as well. So basically the entire line was really well done. with a few minor problems, a little scuffing on Captain America's shield. And that's about it. It was actually a really good line. And I was excited once I realized my husband got me everyone except Hulkbuster there at the bottom, which I still have in front of me. Got him with the light. I got him with my collector core box, so with that I have the entire line now of Age of Ultron Pops, at least until the additional line with Black Widow and Scarlet Witch comes, and I will get them when they come. So there you go, yet another Funko haul from Tracey. It's getting ridiculous, I know, eh? Really ridiculous. But I had to share them because my husband got them for me and I was excited, and they're pretty cool. A lot of them are really well done, so figured I'd share. And I'm going to say it again, and it's probably going to be true this time. There probably won't be another Funko haul for a while now. I've gotten them out of the way. We're trying not to spend so much money on geeky stuff at the moment because we went a little bit outrageous over the past few months, so that will probably be the last Funko haul for at least a little while. We'll stick to whatever I get in the subscription boxes. Okay. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Come back and pay attention to the subscription boxes because there will not be another Funko haul for a while. Bye.